Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for The Walking Dead Dead City. We are here to talk about, of course, the brand new teaser that has just dropped. We're going to go more in depth in this video, and we're also going to talk about the incredible visuals of this show and how this show probably looks the greatest out of all the spin-offs so far.
You don't trust me? Hell, I wouldn't trust me either.
I got a plan.
Alright guys, this one's going to be doing a review today. This one's going to be doing a review for The Walking Dead Dead City. We are here to discuss the brand new teaser that is just released. We're going to do another video for it. So of course, there is a new teaser for Dead City you can check out on the AMC Walking Dead channel. And you can also check out the breakdown video that we did yesterday. Now, in this video, we're going to talk about the visuals of this show. We're going to talk about a few other, topics of this show that we didn't get a chance to do in the breakdown video. Because there was a lot in the new teaser. There was a lot to kind of go through. And I have also gotten some fan feedback from you guys off of the teaser that I wanted to also talk about as well. So, as I've stated before in yesterday's video, I thought that that was an incredible teaser for Dead City. Really set the tone for what exactly this is going to feel like and what this is going to look like. And I think it's a really, really cool teaser. I mean, I know a lot of you guys, I did hear some comments from a few people that were saying, well, that was cool, but where is the actual full trailer for Dead City? Because, of course, they have made one. They showed it at WonderCon, of course. I don't know. I really don't know. They've released this teaser, but they still haven't released the actual trailer. So again, I'm not sure what's going on there. I guess we'll have to find out once the time comes, of course. But at least in terms of this teaser, I'm very much interested in this show. Now, a few things from this teaser. Obviously, we can now rule out that Negan and Maggie are not fighting in that scene when she puts the knife to his throat. That is more so of them just discovering each other for the first time after a good few years. So, that's going to be really cool. Obviously, very excited to see the two of them kind of working together. Another thing I heard from the fans is, why do they go to Manhattan? Why is that exactly the location they go to? Now, I'm pretty sure Maggie must get some sort of info somewhere about that's where they took Herschel, right? Because here's the thing. If Herschel was captured, obviously we know that he is captured by that older gentleman in the trailer, who is part of the Saviors as well, too. We've also, heard about that. But she must obviously find some sort of evidence that that's where they're staying at, that in Manhattan, that's where Herschel is more than likely going to be. So that's why they go there, to rescue him and that sort of thing. And we do see a lot of arena shots. We do see a lot of shots of, people, preparing walkers and stuff like that. So it's very much like a Governor-esque type of thing, I understand from these people, is that they capture walkers, they use them for these, arena fights or something, and it's all for show, and it's kind of crazy because that's actually Negan's people, these Saviors are Negan's people, and they're using a Governor tactic. So I thought that was, kind of interesting. But obviously they want Negan dead. Based off the poster, it does say that you don't approach this guy unless you have a firearm. So, kind of making it sound like Negan is a very dangerous person to approach, which they're not wrong about that. You piss him off, yeah, you're probably not going to make it out of there alive. But yeah, now, main thing I've heard a lot of people talk about, and it's the main thing I've heard everybody complaining about from this Dead City trailer, and I'm not understanding what the problem is. Everybody is coming out here saying, I've heard several comments about it, that the visuals of this show look absolutely awful. And, when I heard those comments, I was just like, I'm the total opposite. I think that this show looks absolutely incredible. It actually looks better than what I thought it would look like. Because I'm going to be honest about something right here, and I think we could all agree. The Walking Dead in the final few seasons of the main series definitely struggled with their budget. I'm talking the One Street, Commonwealth. I'm talking about, some of these other small locations. They were very limited with their budget in their final few seasons, which is very understandable because obviously The Walking Dead is a show that went on for 10 plus years. So of course, as your show kind of continues to go on, you're going to lose viewership, you're going to lose budget. That's just the way it is. I don't blame them, really, to be honest. Walking Dead, yeah, maybe in the final season they had some rough stuff, like Eugene in a court scene when they're not even in a real court. They have a court case in a train station. You know what I mean? Yeah, they definitely cut budget a little bit, but again, with a show lasting as long as The Walking Dead, you kind of have to expect that sort of stuff. And with a show like Dead City and a show like this, I really was scared because I'm like, okay, Walking Dead has not really had the greatest budget over the last couple years. So what is Dead City really gonna look like? You know, they're in New York. I remember I was kind of worried. I was like, okay, this is probably not gonna look all that good. And I remember when the trailer came out yesterday, everybody in my comments, not everybody, but you know, at least a good portion of people were like, yeah, no, this show visually looks terrible. I mean, the visuals are awful. It looks very fake. It looks very, you know, bad. And I'm the total opposite. When I saw this trailer, when I saw this footage yesterday of the beautiful landscape shots of New York, you know, with the post-apocalyptic buildings and the, you know, nighttime shots, the big pan-ups and stuff like that, you know, on the big, you know, city shot while they're, you know, riding in and stuff, it looks really damn good. It does. I think the visuals of this show look really, really incredible. And you can tell that they gave them extra, you know, budget for this show. They gave them more money because this looks really, really good. I think the city environments look absolutely spectacular. And I think it visually just really looks incredible, to be honest. So I don't know. People complaining about the whole visual aspect of this show. I'm not seeing it personally. I think it looks really good. I think it's probably some of the best visual looking Walking Dead in the last few years. I'm not even going to joke about that. That and Raise the Dead, even though I don't agree with some of the plots that they're doing with Raise the Dead, I think that the visual aspect of both Raise the Dead and this Dead City stuff looks absolutely incredible. I think in terms of the budget and the visuals and the overall design of these shows, I don't really have a worry, to be honest. I mean, like I said, before I saw this teaser, I was worried about Raise the Dead and both that and Dead City because I thought that the budgets would kind of interfere. But at least in terms of Dead City, where they're concerned, no, the budget looks like they gave them a lot of really good money. It looks like they were able to pull off a lot of really cool stuff, and I think the visuals are about as good as they can get for Dead City, you know? It's not going to be HBO level, it's not going to be like Last of Us level, they can't go that friggin' crazy, but I think for what they have, for what AMC is giving them, I think they've done a damn good job, to be honest, and I was actually kind of blown away yesterday when I saw, you know, the visuals of this show, and again, I was also very surprised that a lot of viewers were mentioning how bad it looked, and I remember I was just like, I'm the opposite. I think it looks really good. I think the visuals look really fantastic for this show. And yeah, I was really surprised that a lot of fans did not enjoy the visuals. So figured I would kind of, you know, add this into the section of the video just to kind of acknowledge that, I don't know, I think the show visually looks really good. I think they're definitely going out of their way to make this look really post-apocalyptic and very you know, very just cool to look at. You know what I mean? So I think in that aspect of things, they've absolutely succeeded. Obviously, we'll have to see the show in full, but at least in terms of a, you know, first impression, I think they're doing really good. You know, and even in particular, like the scene where you see the logo at the end and you see the Statue of Liberty that's like all zombified and stuff, that was so cool. I love how they pulled that off. But anyway, very, very cool stuff. So in terms of the TV show, in terms of Dead City, in terms of expectations, they've really gone up now. After this teaser, I can actually say, you know, Negan and Maggie seem like they're really cool, just like their own, you know, old selves in the Walking Dead main show. Like I said, I think the visual aspect of this show is really, really cool. I think New York looks really good, and the scenes look overall very promising so far, you know. I think it's going to be really awesome. You got like, you know, environment shots like arenas and cityscapes and, you know, all this cool stuff. I think this show definitely has a lot of promise behind it. Like I said, the only gripe I have with Dead City so far is I hope that Negan and Maggie are not bickering throughout the whole thing. But aside from that, yeah, no, I think this looks really fantastic. So anyway, let me know in the comment section below, what is your hype for Dead City? What are you excited to see from this show, from this series? And do you think the show looks as promising as I do? Because I honestly think after this teaser, that I think it's worth getting excited for. I think it's worth checking out. I think it's definitely something that looks cool so far. And it's definitely the best looking spinoff, I would say, out of the three so far. Because, you know, Summit, obviously, we have to give that one time. We still have to see what that one looks like. Raise the Dead, again, visuals look good, but the plot, I'm not sold on it. And Dead City, I think the plot looks interesting. I think the whole savior idea looks really cool. And the visuals are really fantastic. So I think definitely out of all the spinoffs this year, yeah, this is the one I'm the most interested in to see how they pull it off. So anyway, if you're new to the channel and you enjoy this video, make sure to click the subscribe button so you don't miss any other videos for The Walking Dead Dead City. Make sure to follow me on Dan's The Walking Dead Reviews on Instagram, guys. And of course, I'll see you guys really soon for another video for The Walking Dead Dead City. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.